is often referred to as mother of all battles, and boy, did it live up to that reputation. India versus Pakistan, the first encounter for both these teams at an important stage like the T20 World Cup at the iconic Melbourne Cricket Ground, which is right across us. And what a game did we have. Sunny Bhai is with me. Harbajan Singh will be joining us. We'll get you all the fan reactions. What was that special inning by Virat Kohli? All of that coming up in the next half an hour or so. But I'll start with Sunny Gavaskar. Sunny Bhai, is this the right word to use for this game? Paisa Vasool?
Absolutely. Because anything that finishes off the last ball of the 40th over means that the match has gone down to the wire. And which means that the spectators and those who are watching on television have certainly got every paisa vasool.
Has Diwali come a day earlier?
Well, some of the firecrackers that we saw on the ground from Virat Kohli's bat and Hardik Pandya's bat certainly meant that the Diwali has come a day earlier.
Harbajan Singh also joins us on the program. Harbajan, 41 or 31 for 4, I beg your pardon, at stage, when India was struggling. That's when Hardik Pandya, Virat Kohli came together. Tell me honestly, hand on your heart, did you believe India could win it from there?
Yeah, I certainly believe. That Hardik Pandya is there, Virat Kohli is there, and this pitch is playing as well as we have seen. It's a good kind of a pitch to bat on, and I certainly had that belief till the time these two guys are batting. The game was on. Knowing Hardik Pandya have the capacity of hitting those sixes and scoring those quick runs. And Virat Kohli is Virat Kohli, a chase master. Obviously, no, for obviously he didn't score too many runs, in last year or so. But Virat Kohli is Virat Kohli. Look at his record. It speaks for himself. And
Yeah.
it was a great win. And I certainly had that belief that we are going to win the game.
Okay. Harbhajan there was mentioning that, Virat is a chase master. Yes, there was that year or so where he wasn't scoring runs, but came good.
He wasn't scoring centuries. He was scoring runs.
Yeah.
So I think that's a difference. Because of the lofty standards that he set, where he's scoring hundreds. When he doesn't score 100, then people say he's not scoring runs. No, that's wrong. He wasn't getting centuries. He was getting 60s, 70s, 80s. And yes, I think the odd failure here and there, which every batsman goes through. The point is, just like when we talk about a Federer, Djokovic, Nadal, when they lose in the semi-finals, people think they haven't done well because they've left. They've got those standards of winning every time. Tiger Woods, when he was in his pomp, if he finished second or third, they thought, oh, Tiger hasn't done well. It's the same thing when great players keep that standard, and suddenly they haven't got that. People start saying the same thing. Anybody else would be happy to get the 70s, 80s, 90s, just like anybody else would be happy to get to the semi-finals. But these are the standards that great players set, and that's why we think that they are not at their best when they haven't actually failed.
Okay, I'm going to extend that question. You rightly point out that maybe those are the standards that Virat Kohli had said, and sometimes, it's difficult to live up to those. Would it be fair to say now, I'm not just looking at this particular innings, we saw in the Asia Cup, he had a good Asia Cup outing. Is he getting close to his best, that 2016, 2017, that peak? Is he getting there?
Yes, I think so, because look, it was just a matter of him having a little bit of the run of the luck as well. Today he didn't need that. But there are times, when you start and when the ball is moving around, you play and miss, you're wrapped on the pads. That is sometimes the luck that you need, because otherwise, you might edge the ball and get caught out, which was what was happening to him when he was not getting those hundreds. But now that he's middling everything, his footwork is so much more certain. He's not reaching for deliveries. He doesn't look desperate that he has to score the runs, because in that desperation to score the runs, he was getting out as well.
Yes.
So now he's playing each ball on its merits. And when a batsman starts to play each ball on its merits, it's got to be a special delivery to get him out.
Okay, it had to be a special delivery. Unfortunately for Pakistan, that special delivery didn't come. He was not out till the end, and that actually helped India win the game. Bhajupa, just Virat Kohli, sometime it's the opposition as well. I know there's no other team on this planet. I know every other team like Australia respect Virat Kohli, but the love that he gets from Pakistan is special. Clearly, because he's done well against that opposition, that's why he gets their respect as well. I know for you, Australia, that one opposition, you tended to be at your best when you were playing against them. Sometimes doesn't opposition also fire you up? And in Virat's case, it is Pakistan.
Yeah, I think in Virat case, not just Pakistan, even Australia, he has scored a lot of runs against these two teams. And especially in Australia, his record is unbelievable. Every time he goes to Australia, he does something special. And I hope
Mm,
he continue with this form, where he started today and finished the game today. And I hope he continue with this form going forward in this tournament. And make a memorable one for all of us by lifting the cup. Yes, he's got a great record against Pakistan, but that's done and dusted now. We need to, yes, celebrate this victory, but at the same time, we need to move forward. How we have to cope up with the other challenges. There might be other teams, in T20 format, any team can beat anyone. So I'm sure Team India will be looking forward in the next game, what they need to do better than what they have done in this game. Obviously, the batting partnership up front, needs to be something solid start. India should get in the next game. So yeah, coming to Virat Kohli, he was brilliant as ever.